life.
Yep.
So what was something you wanted to be when you grow up, when you were a kid?
And I wanted to be, when I was a kid, to tell the truth, I wanted to be a G.
All right.
But then I started seeing everything happening in front of me.
Yeah.
That's when I was like,
You started experiencing the life.
No, I don't want to live that life. And I don't want my kids to live
that life.
I don't want my kids to be bullied like I was bullied.
Yeah.
I don't want that shit. I want better for them.
So what made you wanna be part of that alternative lifestyle, that street lifestyle? What's something as a kid that you've seen that you're like, that's what I wanna be when I grow up?
I would see my cousins.
Okay, so family, household around, it's all around you as a kid.
Everybody was just
So you said this was around the 90s, right? When you were a kid, around the 90s.
90s.
So this was like gangbanging was at its highest, right? Everyone was gangbanging,
Everybody
right?
wanted to do it.
You couldn't go anywhere, right?
Yeah, I was always with my uncle. My uncle was always, my mom's brother was always
starting stuff, like, getting into things.
Bro, in gas station, he jumped off on some dude at a gas station.
Yeah, you seen all that, soaking all that up.
Let me go smaller. Instead of being, oh, what's up,
Yeah, let me hide out.
Oh, damn. They're over here showing guns and everything.
I'm real. It's just real, right?
Oh, shit. This is what happens in LA, and this is what happens,
California.
Yeah, in
it seems like California, around the world, right?
Yeah,
but I mean, it seems like just California has a really bad gang influence, and everyone's, especially back then,
like that.
Especially when you grow up seeing that, walking to the corner store, seeing all that, right?
Yeah.
So, all right. So how about, let's get like late teenage years? How was that? Were you working? Were you changing your life? Were you hanging out with different girls?
No, I was hanging out. I was
friends?
hanging out with friends, cousins. That's when I started living in Ventura.
Okay.
And that's when I started noticing everybody, all my cousins, hanging out with them.
Yeah.
And my cousins would bring me along, and then I would know this person, person. And sometimes we would get in trouble and everything.
Yeah.
Like, let's say that we were riding around on bikes and everything, and then, not to be racist or anything, but other white kids would do stuff that they were not supposed to.
Yeah.
But instead of getting pulled over, we would get harassed. Like, what the fuck? We didn't do that shit.
Yeah.
They were blaming it on us.
Yeah, brown.
Yeah, hey, you guys did it.
Yeah.
You have a lot of people saying that you guys were doing it.
Yeah. It seems like they'll just believe them, right?
Yeah, and I was
stereotyping.
like, fuck, well, what the fuck?
Yeah.
We're always getting